Good morning, first grade. Today we're going to practice counting by tens. Do you notice anything when you're looking at these numbers? There are zeros here in the second digit, but do you notice anything about the first digit? What happens with the first digit when we're counting by tens? Look at the first digit of each number. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, when we're counting by tens, we can take the first digit and count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're not counting by ones. We are counting by big groups of 10. And we're hopping by 10 as we go. 10, 20, 30, 40. Can you guess what would come next? Well, if we look at our first digit, 1, 2, 3, 4, our next digit would be 5, and so our next number would be 50. In your number corner book today, and this is the first time we're using our number corner book, so you need to find your book that says Number Corner Student Book. In our Number Corner Student Book today, you're going to be practicing your skip counting. Your worksheet is going to look like this on page 8. First, you'll help Tad hop from 0 to 30 by tracing his hops, just like we just did. 0, 10, 20, 30. Then you're going to practice saying numbers in just the 20s family. So the 20s mean we're stopping at 20 and we're counting by ones. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Then you're going to choose a number to practice writing. So you're going to just choose one of these, maybe 22 or 23, and you're going to write it here more times. Then there are a few different questions down here. What number comes after 29? So 29, now I go up to my next 10, which would be 30. Then it asks you to write some equations with the number 30. So what plus what would equal 30? So let's look at that. What plus what would equal 30? There's a lot of different possibilities that you could do, but let's just look at one possibility. If we want to equal 30, could I just use some tens to equal 30? In other words, could I just take numbers that are in my tens family and get them to equal this 3? Let's just look at the 3. What plus what equals 3? Well, let's think about our number rack. How would we make 3? 2 and 1 could equal 3, right? So 2 plus 1 could equal 3. But I don't just want to equal 3, I want to equal 30. So since there's 1 0 on the end of 30, I'm also going to plug some zeros in here. Now I have 20 plus 10 equals 30. Let's see if we can do another one. What's another way that I could make 30? So think about your number rack with making 3. 3 and 0. So could I have 30 plus 0 equals 30? I could. So let's look back at that sheet now. There are C and D here for you to think of other ways to make 30. So let's think about that for a second. Could I make 30 in a different way, not just using tens? So for example, it asked you, what comes after 29? So if I start with 29, how many more do I need to make 30? So 29, 30. I would just need one more. So 29 plus 1 would equal 30. So those are how we add up to 30. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you one more time. When we look at page 9, it's the same thing, except now we're in our 30s instead of our 20s. So now we're counting all the way up to 40, and we're practicing saying and tracing numbers that are in our 30s. Then here, same thing. Can you take the same thing you did with the 30s and apply it to the 40s? So that means, can you do something plus something equals 40 instead of 30? So again, let's not get thrown off by this 0. Let's just look at our 4. What plus what equals 4? Try it on your fingers just like we tried with our number rack. What plus what equals 4? 2 plus 2 could equal 4, or 3 plus 1 could equal 4. Let's use 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4, but now I need to add my 0 on there. So now I have 20 plus 20 equals 40. Now, similarly, I could make 4 by doing 3 plus 1. So let's write 3 plus 1. But again, I need to add my zeros. 30 plus 10 equals 40. So those are two ways that you could add up numbers to make 40. So you're going to be working in your Number Corner student book today. This is our first time using our Number Corner student book. So make sure it looks like this to make sure that you're in the right book. And that is it for today. Have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.